Hello, good people. Happy Tuesday to you. I am coming all the way from, where am I? Pennsylvania. I travel a lot, so sometimes I forget where I am. So, yesterday I was in, I believe, a city called Harrisburg. Today I'm in a city called Scranton in PA. So, as the heading says, start small, start cheap, start slow if you have to. What does that mean? So I see a lot of people saying charge more. I see a lot of people saying start big. I see a lot of people wanting fast and easy. That's not really how business works. That's not really how goal setting works either. That's not how life works. If anybody is familiar, things usually start small. Even like a snowball starts very small, and as it begins to turn, it gets bigger. So I want to encourage somebody that says, you know what, I really want to start, but I don't want to charge $5,000 for my product. I don't want to charge $200 for my product. You don't have to. You don't have to start big. Yes, God will show you a huge picture. And I mean, sometimes what God shows me, I be thinking, Lord, you do know what my bank account looks like, right? So when you have something, you have a big vision, you have a big goal, you have big dreams, you don't have to start big to get started, but you do need to start. So have you ever been to Walmart? I like Walmart, other than the fact that they don't have people at the register to check us out on time, so I use self-checkout. But at Walmart, they have something called Great Value. And then as you go up the line, they might get more expensive. Do you think Great Value is upset about who else is on the shelf with them? I'll answer. No. Walmart does not care that there is someone charging $2 or $4 or $5 more than they are. And I would presume that the people who are charging the high dollar don't really care that there is someone on the shelf that charges $2 or $3 less than they do, because everybody has a place. Everybody's economics are not the same. So we cannot get out there and tell all entrepreneurs charge the highest dollar amount that you want to charge and people will buy your stuff, because that is not a true statement. Everybody does not drive a Jag. Everybody does not drive a Lexus. Everybody does not drive a Tesla. Everybody does not drive high dollar, high expensive luxury cars. Well, why not? Well, everybody doesn't want that, first of all. If you are a luxury provider, great. But somebody out there doesn't want, first of all, they don't want it, or maybe their economics can't afford it. So you're telling me you're not going to help people who can't afford your service? That's fine. When I go to Jaguar, if I can't afford their service, I can't afford their service. If I go somewhere else, they're going to say, okay, we'll take whatever money it is that you have, and we have a vehicle that fits that. As an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a small business owner, whatever it is that you're selling, you have to have price points for everyone that's involved. You don't have to. You can definitely be a luxury business owner, is what I call it. That means that when you're looking for your client, don't petition people who tell you up front, you know what, I'm struggling financially, or I don't really have it in the budget. You're trying to sell to someone who's already telling you up front, I really don't have it. So you're going to waste your time and theirs. You have to market to people who have the budget that you want. So when you're telling someone to start big, don't start big if you don't have big to start with. You have to start where you are. A lot of authors come to me for publishing, because that's what I do. I'm a publisher. But I am not going to overcharge. I don't overcharge my authors because I already know, as an author starting out, you didn't come in with some great big budget to get your books published. So I am the Walmart of publishing. I'll get you everything and anything that you need. I can help you whether your budget is free 99. I can help you whether your budget is $2,000, because we have to have levels for people to be able to join into our businesses. So what does that mean? Does that mean if you are a luxury provider that you should stop? No, but I do think that you should have levels available for people who don't have exactly what it is that you offer, but you can give them something. unless you want to turn people away. Now, I don't know if Jag turns people away, but I bet that when people show up, they know that they're there to get something luxury. So when people come to you and they understand that what you're giving them is quality and all of those things, that's great. But is there a possibility that you can add something in for people who say, you know what, I really don't have that, but I really would love to get started with you? So that's my suggestion. As the consumer, you have to think of it from the consumer's perspective. If I come to you, first of all, I probably trust you. I probably have been watching you. I probably have been following or sharing or whatever, or liking your posts. Is there something or some kind of package that you could create for me just so I didn't have to go use somebody else? I think we turn a lot of business away because, oh, they can't afford it. Okay, well, maybe they can't afford it today, but I bet over time they may be able to afford it. And when they do, are able to, is there something that you can give them as I'll say as a like condiments? Restaurants give us condiments all the time for free. Most restaurants, I don't say all, but a lot of restaurants give you condiments for free. Do they have to? No, they give the free thing because they understand loyalty. And if I can give you this free thing as a loyal gesture, one day, hopefully, you'll come back to me. So it says, don't start small, don't start big. Don't play big if big is not what you have. If you don't have big, if you don't have a big budget, if you don't have the money to invest, maybe there's something out there that you can do for free. And it's called social media. Social media is free. There's something that you can do. There's some kind of post you can make. There's some kind of content that you give. You have to dig a little bit sometimes to figure out what is it that I have right now that I can start right now. Don't play big if you don't have big. Don't play on a big budget if you don't have a big budget. If you have an event to do and God has given you that idea, why would you sit on your idea just because you can't go rent out a conference hotel room? Maybe you should start out small. There's things like libraries, restaurants. You have to play in the field in which you can play. But again, Great Value plays in the field of great value, and they stayed there. They didn't increase over time. So that's my challenge for you today. I see a lot of posts where people will say, oh, I have this great vision, I have this great idea, but I just can't afford to do it. You can afford it, and you just have to decide what can I do to go ahead and get started. Well, that's been your motivation for this Tuesday. Hopefully it motivated you. Don't play big if you don't have big. Start where you are, and if you already started, give people an option to come into your company or come into your business or service, even on a free level. Yes, I said free. That means they get videos, because this didn't cost me anything except time. I have time. It cost me time. It didn't cost anything for me to give you this free information. So maybe one day you'll reach out to me and say, hey, can you help me publish? I didn't have the funds that I needed, because nothing's free. So publishing isn't free. Writing books isn't free. Materials aren't free. Nothing's free for us. So I can't turn around and do free. But if there's some kind of exchange maybe we can make, is there some kind of service that can be exchanged for what it is that I have to offer? So drop your comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the same time tomorrow on Author Brandy Hunt, or Author to Author, or I'm going to have several different pages that you can follow me on. I think right now I'm actually streaming this from my personal page on Brandy Hunt. But if you're an author, I have Author to Author, the word author, the number 2, and the word author. I have another page called Woman Heal Thyself, which is where we talk about just the healing journey, the healing, the whole woman from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. We have another page called Perfect Fit, which is run by Larry Pringle, and he is talking about fitness as a whole, whether it's in the mind or in the body. And then I also have a business page, Publish You. So wherever I can help you get plugged in. I'm also a business coach. I don't have a page for it, but if you need help starting your business or getting an idea of how to get started, I'll be happy to help you. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.